Jermaine lives in that house. His children lives in that house. Everybody lives there. He supports them. And I would have to make up excuses, and I go, Michael, but they're your brothers. I don't care. I'm busy.
Call me now for a bumper clock reading.
Mr. Bravo.
It's showtime.
But what is a mistake without the lesson? See, the best teacher in life is your own experience. None of us know who we are until we fail. They say every man is defined by his reaction to any given situation. Well, who would you want to define you? Someone else or yourself?
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use in purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. Fair use is permitted. Just like Dionne Warwick of the Psychic Friends Network, Latoya Jackson was involved with her own hotline and actually felt she had spiritual connections, even though this information has been wiped clean from the internet. She was caught saying this a few times, not only on public record, but she in fact contacted mediums to treacherously turmoil her brother even more, Michael. After he had passed, she felt she had spiritual connections thereafter. But see, a lot was going on with these psychic hotlines, and she in fact opened one of her own just to spill the beans of lies, allegations, and deceit about her own brother. Does anybody remember any of this happening?
Those press people just never leave me alone. Every time I tell them something, they always misquote me.
Well, we're going to try to do it as often as possible, perhaps every 2 or 3 weeks.
The line will tell you everything.
You're not going to tell me anything here sitting here?
The line will tell you.
Now, what's sometimes missed as free thinkers of this planet is that Wikipedias, Google searches, even the deep diving, everything can be wiped clean to make a person or a persona seem that their hands are wiped completely clean. But it seems that there has been a time where she used this hotline to kind of fight the power with her family back. And over the influence that she had, they did give her a platform at one point in time. And the hotline was used at this sector also was to tell more vicious and malicious lies, alleged truths. I don't know. This is just something I thought was interesting. Check this out, Poos.
All the children that were there, all the boys that stayed there, and she is the one who always said that Michael, excuse my expression, but he's a she would say that damn I can't stand him. And that's what she would say all the time, and she knows it, and now she's denying it, and that's what hurts. But what hurts more than anything else is that if she knew that, then why didn't she say something about it or do something about it or get help because she felt that he was bothering little kids? I didn't understand the fact that he was bothering little kids. I didn't understand why the checks were written. She was the one who was trying to explain these things to me.
You claim
but
that
now she's denying it and covering it up.
You claim that the reason your mom is siding with Michael is because your parents and the rest of your family are afraid that they'll be cut off financially from him.
He supports every last one of them. Jermaine lives in that house. His children lives in that house. Everybody lives there. He supports them.
You know, your mother also...
And I must tell you this, too, Katie. By the way, Michael and I lived at home from anywhere from 10 to 15 years alone without the other brothers because they married very early. They do not know the same Michael that I know. They don't know him whatsoever. And they never did. And when they would come over to the house, Michael would say, have them make an appointment. And I was the in-between guy, like a go-between. I would have to make excuses and say, well, he's busy, he's in his room. He'd run up to his room and say, I don't want to see them, I don't want to be bothered with him. And these are his own brothers. And I would have to make up excuses, and I go, Michael, but they're your brothers. I don't care, I'm busy.
Your mom also said that she thought your husband was a con man and a thug and accused him of beating and brainwashing you, and basically your folks say you're just out for publicity.
That's totally untrue. First of all, I don't need it. They also said I was doing it for the money. When you do a press conference, do you do that for the money? I think it's time to speak up and save innocent children.
Have you spoken?
No one has spoke up.
Go ahead, Latoya, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No one has really spoken out properly. No one has said anything about these children. And I think it's totally unfair. You have to ask yourself a lot of questions. There are a lot of questions to be answered and asked at the same time.
How many young children do you believe Michael...
Sorry?
How many young children do you believe Michael victimized?
I can't really answer that.
And have you had an opportunity to speak with your brother yet?
No, I have not, and I have tried, but I have not. I put phone calls in, but nothing has been returned. Absolutely nothing.
Do you think he'll be coming back to the United States, Latoya?
The problem is my parents, especially my mother, more than so my father. My father has no idea. My mother knows that I know a lot, and she's afraid of what I might say, as well as Michael, because they know that I know too much. And now I think it's time to put an end to all of this. Latoya Jackson, if you have any questions about your future, now you can call your own personal psychic anytime, 24 hours a day. Thanks to the nationwide Psychic Discovery Network, you can pick up the phone and talk directly with an established professional psychic in the privacy of your own home. Call the number on your screen right now and get a confidential psychic consultation. Discover what the future holds for you.
I was unhappy in my career and I needed a change, but I didn't know what to do. I called the Psychic Discoveries Network. They put me in touch with my own personal psychic. She gave me the guidance and the confidence I needed to change careers. Now I tell all my friends about the Psychic Discoveries Network. Thanks, Latoya.
Let your psychic companion lead you towards a brighter future. Call now for your exciting psychic discovery.